my name is Ryan Johnson. I'm a student in Genie 402, and this is my leadership video reflection. Throughout the interview process, I was able to learn what characteristics a leader has and what they should have according to the points made by Kouzes and Posner. Early in the textbook, Everyday People, Extraordinary Leadership, it reads, leadership is not a hierarchical level. It's not a title or a rank. It's not a position of power or a place of privilege. Although not all leaders are identical in the characteristics they should have a few of these important characteristics if they want to be efficient and impactful leaders. Honesty, inspiring, dependable, and supportive. There are several other factors that are sought after in leaders, but these are some of the most important ones that I have found. Similarly, a leader's operating system shows there are 5 practices that a leader should follow: model the way, inspire shared vision, challenge the process, enable others to act, and encourage the heart. Without both the characteristics and the leadership operating system, it may be difficult to be a successful leader for those around you. Impactful leaders are sought to have a variety of important characteristics, and it's important to build these up over time and adapt as needed for the betterment of your team. Honesty is one of the most important characteristics a leader should have. Without honesty, the team around you will be unable to trust you. This is especially the case if you decide to implement new concepts later on. However, honesty starts with trust, and that is something you need to have with your team. If you can't trust your team, you may either become neglectful and begin micromanaging, which only makes it much more difficult for your team to trust you. Additionally, you need to be able to inspire your team. If you can work together with your team and work towards a common goal, it allows everyone to see the progress made towards that goal and strive to achieve that goal. If you are the only one who has the goal, or even if you're the only one who knows what the goal is, you don't have a good relationship with your team and it needs to be mended. Dependability is necessary to further build trust with your team. If you are able to be a consistent leader who is always willing to assist others with complex tasks they may have or provide additional training, you are on your way to being a strong team player. Finally, you need to be able to support your team. In any organization, there will always be challenges and hardships, so you need to be the one to help get everyone through these rough times. If it gets tough and you rely on everyone else to pick up the slack, are you really the one who's leading the team, or is somebody else doing it and you just have a fancy title? In the leadership operation system, the 5 practices of leadership are just as important as the characteristics mentioned above. As a leader, you are expected to model the way that you want your team to function. If they see you playing on your phone all day, they may pick up that habit, and if you call them out for it, you risk looking much more hypocritical, and it hurts your relationship with the team overall. If you have a team trainer, for new hires, you need to make sure that they are also on the same page as you with how everything is going to be conveyed. If you are the team trainer, you need to make it clear to those who are just starting out how you want everything to be to avoid any complications. Again, you need to inspire others in a shared vision. Find out what your team's goals are and see what you can do to allow everyone to reach those goals they put on themselves as you strive for a common goal for the company. The goal isn't going to be something as trivial as we need to make a lot of money. The goal needs to be reachable and it fit with both your team and organization standards to have the best outcome. Challenging the process isn't easy either, but it's necessary. If you allow your organization to go on for years without searching for a more efficient way to do something, or even worse, you ignore suggestions your team offered to make everything easier for the company overall, you're making it far too stagnant. The phrase, "you can't teach an old dog new tricks," is completely false. Everyone is able to learn new tasks and skills, even if it takes a little extra time and effort. Enabling others to act is a challenge in itself, but strong communication and finding out how each member of your team can excel the most provides your company with the most cooperative environment. Finally, encouraging the heart. This can be done by showing others how much you care and appreciate them. Praise them for the hard work they have been putting in when you can. Big dramatic gestures like office parties, or even simple things like a thank you card, are both good ways to show your team how valuable they are. The gestures of appreciation should be organic. If they seem forced, your team may not believe they are genuine. As I was interviewing my leader, I learned that it isn't it isn't an easy process to become a great leader. And if it isn't something where you grow until it's sufficient for the time and then you stop, you need to continue to grow and develop more efficient strategies as time progresses and things change. If there is one thing I learned and will forever be able to take away from this course, is that a leader is never a one man army. Without the team that is around you, you have no one to empower and raise up. By building up strong communication skills and ways to cooperate with others, you are on the right path, but you cannot give up there. You are meant to be the one who others rely on when times get tough, so it's not going to be a cakewalk. You may have to support, you may need support. As long as you support those around you, they should be able to support you as they respect you and are happy with how everything's been going up until this point.